I greet you in Jesus' precious name. I want to speak to you about the past, okay? Prologue means the past. The past is prologue. If you go to Washington, D.C. in the United States of America, to the National Archives, that's where they keep secure all the details of the American history right from the beginning, from the time that George Washington declared independence. Everything is in the archives. And it says there, the past is prologue. We need a prologue in order to move forward. I write books, and in the book you'll get a preface, you'll get a foreword written by somebody that really appreciates you, and sometimes you'll get a prologue. And the prologue tells you where the story comes from. Without a prologue, as one man said, it's like a young person coming into a movie house late in the middle of the movie, sitting down and watching the movie. He's got no idea about the movie until the end because he never saw the past, the beginning, the prologue. Now the same thing happened with Samuel the prophet. If you look at 1 Samuel chapter 7 and verse 12, it says this, Samuel said, "The Lord has been with us thus far." And he called that place Ebenezer. He took a big rock as a reminder, okay, the rock of help. My dear friend, you watching this program and you're taking a lot of major strain in your life, okay? You say, Angus, I don't think I can go on much longer. I've come to the end of my tether. I'm sick. I'm tired. My family's deserted me. I want to give up. Don't give up. Sit down and think about where you came from, okay? Think about how the Lord has brought you thus far. I want to say to you that I go to Israel most years, and I speak often at the Feast of Tabernacles. It's a 7-day holiday that they have in Israel, the main holiday, every year. And what do? They make a little shelter out of only certain branches. I think it's palm trees and elms, and they hang bunches of grapes inside, and pomegranates, big red pomegranates, and figs. I love figs. And olives, and they go in there, and the older people sit down every night, and they tell stories to the young people about the past. They tell them that they were slaves to the Egyptians, and the Lord sent a man called Moses, and Moses led them out of Egypt, and they came to the Red Sea, and the Red Sea was just an ocean. They looked behind them, and Pharaoh's soldiers, the mightiest army on earth, were coming down on them with much anger and hatred, because every single one of those soldiers had lost the oldest son in their family, because the Lord had killed them. Miraculously, God opened the sea and they passed through. And then they went 40 years through the desert. They had nothing to eat, they had nothing to drink, and God made a way for them. During the day, there was a pillar of cloud. At night, there was a pillar of fire. God never left them. You see, that's prologue, and that encourages the people. That is the strength of Israel. That's why Israel has not fallen. Israel is a very small country, as small as the Kruger National Park, has never collapsed. Why? Because of prologue, because of their past, because of their history. Now you're taking strain. Maybe your farm is about to be closed down because of the drought. Maybe your wife has left you. Maybe your children have rebelled against you. I don't know what it is. Get on your knees, ask God to help you. And then sit down, have a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, and remember how the Lord has taken you all these years, right through all those fiery trials, and He's never left you. Why would He bring you this far only to leave you? Why did He take the Israelites out of Egypt for them to perish in the desert? God will never leave you, and He'll never forsake you. Until next time, goodbye.
For more information, please visit angusbuchan.com.